Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Bold and Beautiful. Today, the moment Bill Spencer finds out Dylan's secret, everything in Los Angeles seems to fall apart. This is not another big problem. It is a truth that can hurt a lot of people all at once, including Bill Spencer himself. It starts in a way like most big surprises do. Bill Spencer is not trying to find trouble, he is just following a feeling he has. There is a document that's missing. There is a problem with some money that is connected to a property deal that should not have happened. Bill Spencer wants to know what is going on with the property transfer. Dylan's name is showing up in a lot of places where it does not belong. It is in papers and secret records. This is like Dylan is a ghost that nobody is supposed to see. At first Bill thinks it is a mistake. Maybe Dylan is trying to get close to people so he can get some power. Something about this does not feel right to Bill. Bill Spencer did not become a person by ignoring his feelings. This time his feelings are telling him that something is very wrong. So Bill starts to look into it. He does this quietly and carefully. He wants to find out what is going on with Dylan's name. And the deeper Bill goes into this, the darker everything gets. What Bill finds out is not just that people were not telling the truth. It is a lie that people have been telling for a long time. When Bill finally figures out what is going on, it is such a shock that he has to sit down. Dylan has not just been keeping something, Dylan has been hiding something very bad, a crime that can hurt people's feelings, get them in trouble with the law and make them feel guilty, and this can hurt everyone who knows Dylan, including Will. Bill is really affected by what Dylan has done, and it is not Bill, it is also everyone else who cares about Dylan. Bill gets really angry all of a sudden. He is also scared. This is because Dylan has a secret that explains why she has been acting strange, why she is so attached to Will, and why she wants to be close to him all the time. Bill talks to her about it without giving her any warning. He traps her in a place where she thought she was safe. He talks to her in a voice, it is a scary and calm voice. He does not yell at her. He does not try to scare her. He just tells her what he knows about Dylan's secret. Bill is talking about Dylan's secret and how it changes everything he thought he knew about her and her behavior around Will and him. The look on Dylan's face is really something. The blood just drains away and her confidence is totally gone. This shows that everything is true. At first Dylan tries to say it is not true, she makes up stories, leaves out important details. But Bill does not believe her. He takes apart each of her excuses one by one. He shows her proof that she did not even know existed. When Dylan can no longer lie, the truth comes out. It is all broken and messy like pieces of a puzzle that do not fit together well. The truth about Dylan and what she did is finally out. It is clear that Dylan was trying to hide the truth. Years ago Dylan made a decision because she was scared and really needed a way out. She did some things like fake records, pretend to be someone else, and take advantage of a crazy situation to save herself from getting in trouble. She tells Bill that she never meant for things to get this bad. She did not plan to hurt anyone, not Will. It does not matter what she meant to do anymore. The bad things have already happened. Bill understands that Will is not just very upset about what happened with Dylan. He is also in a lot of trouble with the law because of her. If this secret gets out, Will could be in trouble. He might have to answer a lot of questions and deal with a lot of problems that he does not want. Bill gets really angry at this point. It is not just because of Dylan. He is also mad at himself for not realizing how bad things could get sooner. He tells her that she must not say anything about this to Will or to Electra or to anybody. If she says one word, everything will fall apart. Dylan gets really scared. Asks Bill not to tell anyone about her secret. She says she has already felt bad about what she did and has been alone for a time. Now she has found something with Will and she does not want to lose it. Bill does not care about what Dylan is saying. He thinks that if you lie to someone you love, it is not love at all. He tells Dylan that she is wrong to bring his son into her problems. Bill starts acting right away. He is more serious and protective. Sometimes he even gets angry. People see the change in him. They notice that something is going on with Bill. Dylan and her problems are affecting the people around her, like Bill and his son Will. The situation with Dylan is getting worse. It is affecting everyone, especially Bill and Will. Katie thinks something is not right. She wants Bill to tell her what is going on. He does not want to talk about it. He does not want Katie to get involved in this situation because it could get really bad fast. Will does not know what is really happening. He can tell that something is wrong and he thinks it is about Electra and Ivy and what happened with the cheating. He has no idea that there is something worse going on. He does not know that his father is trying to deal with a problem that could ruin his life. Dylan is really upset. He is getting more and more anxious. The secret she thought was gone for good is now out, in the open. Bill Spencer is the one person she did not want to have this information. She is doing some crazy things. She is deleting messages and getting in touch with people from her past and trying to stop people from finding out things that she does not really understand. Each thing she does makes it more likely that everyone will find out what is going on. Bill Spencer is watching her closely and he is ready to get involved, but he is not sure what to do because he wants to protect his son Dylan and he also wants to do what is right. The problem is that the truth is very bad. If Bill Spencer helps to cover up Dylan's secret, then he is just as guilty as Dylan is. Bill Spencer is really torn between helping his son and doing the thing. Exposing the truth could really hurt Will. The fact that he is struggling with what's right and wrong is bothering him a lot, and this is making Bill think about the parts of himself that he normally tries to hide behind his tough attitude and need to be in control. This is not about business, it is about family. When it comes to family, things can get very complicated. As things start to get really tough for her, Dylan starts to understand that Bill is not the person she needs to worry about. There is someone who knows what is going on. Someone from her past is back. They are giving her hints that they are tired of keeping secrets, tired of being left out of the story that Dylan had to change in order to get through tough times. The threat of blackmail is real. It is getting serious. Bill's secret is not his problem anymore. When Bill finds out that someone else knows about it, he gets really worried. He knows that he does not have a lot of time to fix this. The longer he keeps it a secret, the bigger the problem will be. Bill thinks about talking to Will to warn him about what is going to happen, but he is not sure if he should do that. He knows that once he tells Will, he cannot take it back. Bill is worried about what will happen to the secret, to Bill and to everyone involved. The secret is Bill's secret and Bill needs to figure out what to do with it. The story is heading for a crash. Dylan's lies, Bill's protection, Will's innocence and Electra's broken trust are all coming together to make a mess that nobody can get out of. Bill is stuck thinking about something that really bothers him. How far should a father go to keep his child safe, and when does keeping them safe start to hurt them instead? On the Bold and the Beautiful, secrets do not stay hidden. They come out eventually. They get worse and worse. And when they finally explode, they take everything with them. Bill's discovery of Dylan's terrible secret isn't just a twist. It's the fuse lighting a bomb that will rewrite alliances, destroy relationships, and force every character involved to choose between truth and survival. And as Bill stands at the center of it all, one thing is certain: the worst is still coming. Electra's plan did not work out like she thought it would. It actually made Will go to Dylan. Electra has been secretly trying to hurt Dylan on the show Bold and the Beautiful. This all started when Dylan talked to Electra about something that happened. Dylan told Electra that she hit Luna Nozawa with her car and it killed her. After that, Electra was really nice to Dylan. Wanted to help her. I think hitting Luna was actually a thing. For Electra and Will, it was like someone did them a big favor. Dylan was with her friend when she went to talk to Finn and Steffi Forrester. She told them that she was the one who accidentally killed Luna. Dylan already knew Electra because Electra would take Hayes Forrester Finnegan to art school sometimes. Dylan and Electra were friends before the thing with Luna happened. Electra would ask Dylan to come over and hang out at the beach house that her boyfriend had. Things changed a lot when Will found out that Dylan did not have a place to live and was living out of her car. Dylan was really. Her friends wanted to help her. Electra and Dylan became friends after that, and Dylan would go to the beach house to visit Electra. When Will asked Dylan about her situation, she finally told him that she does not have a home. They looked at some information. Said that a lot of students are homeless too. Will told Dylan that she can stay in the apartment above the garage at the beach house bed and breakfast. He said she can stay there until she is doing better and that she is welcome to stay long as she needs to. Dylan can live at the beach house for free. Electra seemed okay with this until Will was no longer in the room. Will is very kind to Dylan. Wants to help her. Dylan is lucky to have Will and the beach house to help her when she needs it. From the beginning, Electra made it clear to Dylan that he had to respect Electra and Will's relationship. Electra told Dylan that he had to be careful. Electra said to Dylan, "Do not get too comfortable. You need to leave this place soon as you can." This was not what Dylan needed things to worry about. The thing is, Dylan was not sure if he should move in because Electra does not live in this house. So Dylan was being very careful and thinking about how his actions would affect others from the start. Electra and Will's relationship was something Dylan did not want to mess with. I have to say she has been watching Will when he was exercising, when he was taking a shower outside, and when he was sleeping on the couch. It is a weird, but Electra does not know about any of this. So the things Electra is saying are not based on what she has seen Will do. The whole thing with the teriyaki chicken is what really made Electra angry on Bold and the Beautiful. Then there was the problem with the teriyaki chicken. Will wanted Dylan to eat the leftover chicken because Electra had to work at night. Dylan was not sure about it. Will really wanted him to do it. Then Electra got very upset about it. She much said that Dylan was trying to take Will away from her. You could see that Electra was frightening Dylan. One minute she was yelling at him. The next minute she was hugging him and being nice. It is like a swing that goes back and forth. Electra is nice. Then she is a little crazy, and it just depends on who is in the room on Bold and the Beautiful. Dylan and Electra and will have a lot of problems on Bold and the Beautiful. Electra is sweet to Dylan one day. Then she gets angry with him the next day on Bold and the Beautiful. She never says those things when other people are around, only when she is alone with Dylan. Then Electra pretty much told Dylan that she had better stay in her apartment while Electra is away on her business trip. Ivy caught Dylan with Will in a situation. When Will asked Dylan if she wanted to hang out, she said, "No, I am not going to." Then when he asked her again, she told him that Electra is really mad at Dylan. Electra is very upset with Dylan. At the same time, Dylan said it was all Dylan's own fault. Will does not agree with that and told her, "Do not worry about it." He told Dylan, "This is fine, Dylan. Do not worry." Meanwhile, Electra is acting like the house belongs to Electra, and Electra gets to decide who is in the house, what happens in the house, and Electra makes the rules, which is really crazy. Finn dropped by the beach house to ask Will if he would watch Hayes while Finn went to the hospital. Dylan was also there, at the beach house. Hayes was really happy to see Dylan because he likes her a lot. Will asked Dylan to stay and help him take care of Hayes. Dylan was not sure if she wanted to do that. Will asked her again to stay and help him with Hayes. Dylan did not want to say yes at first. Will kept asking her to stay and Hayes wanted her to stay too. So Dylan said yes. Then the three of them, Will and Hayes and Dylan, did some things together like arts and crafts. That is fine. Then later this week things get really strange because Dylan is doing ballet in the living room for some reason. Dylan is doing ballet. She ends up in Will's lap with their faces looking very close. Ivy Forrester demands that Daphne Rose leave Los Angeles. Of course, Ivy Forrester, who is supposed to be homesick, in bed is lurking around the beach house like a creeper. I wonder if Electra asks her Aunt Ivy Forrester to go check on them, or if Electra is fussing at Ivy Forrester about this. Ivy Forrester is really being weird. She is the one who gets to see her real self. Ivy makes up her mind to go there because Electra is making a big deal about something. They want to make sure Dylan is upstairs in her apartment and not near Will. Ivy shows up at the worst time and sees Dylan sitting on Will's lap with his hand on Dylan's leg. So Ivy is going to think something bad is going on. I really think Will cares about Electra and loves Electra. I think at the same time he sees Dylan as a friend who needs help, and he is committed to helping Dylan because Will has a very kind heart. Will may not understand that he is sending messages to Dylan. This is because he keeps asking Dylan to spend time with him. On the hand, Electra directly told Dylan not to do that. Dylan really looks up to Will because he gave her a place to live. This is also a part of the situation. Will knows that Electra was very tough on Dylan. Then when Ivy tells Electra what she saw, everything is going to get really crazy. Will stands up for Dylan when Electra makes some demands. I think Dylan might trip and fall and Will catches her. It is not what Ivy thinks it is. Since Electra is not there, Ivy takes charge. She gets really upset. Threatens Dylan saying, "You need to leave Will's house." Ivy also tells Dylan that she has to leave Los Angeles. Ivy is going to get really upset with Dylan. I think Electra will say that Ivy is right. I do not think Will like what Ivy and Electra have to say. I think Will not agree with Electra and Ivy when they tell Dylan that she has to move out. I think it is crazy that Electra and Ivy are telling Dylan that she has to leave Los Angeles. Just because Dylan might have been flirting with Will, that does not mean Electra and Ivy get to decide where Dylan can live. Electra and Ivy are being really mean to Dylan. I do not think Will is going to like Electra's behavior. Electra does not seem to be a charitable person. This is a problem because Will is the one who invited Dylan to eat with Will and babysit with Will and live in Will's garage room. Will really wanted Dylan to stay with him even when Dylan said no. I think Electra will not like this. I think Will is going to be very shocked by Electra's behavior and her demands when he sees this side of Electra. Will is going to see a side of Electra that he does not know. I think Will is going to be surprised by the way Electra acts and the things Electra wants. We will probably see Will going to bat for Dylan and saying that Dylan can stay at the house long as Dylan wants. The house belongs to Will. Will's mom, Katie Logan, supports Will, helping Daphne. Electra Forrester's two faces are shown on the Bold and the Beautiful. I am sure Electra will blame Dylan if Will is upset with Electra. I also think that Electra is not going to back down from what Electra wants. If Will defends Dylan, that may bring Will closer to Dylan. RJ Forrester is around. He has a thing for Electra. He is going to tell her that she is absolutely right and Will is absolutely wrong just to stir up trouble. The whole thing with Luna was really bad. It has Electra being careful. Luna was after Will, not Electra. Luna did a thing to Will. She drugged him and raped him. Electra was not hurt by Luna, she was just angry that Luna liked Will. When it comes to Remy Price, Electra was the one who got hurt in that situation. RJ Forrester is trying to cause problems between Electra and Will. The thing with Luna has Electra on guard because it was a bad experience for everyone, especially Will. Electra is still upset about what happened with Remy Price. The thing with Luna is that Will was the one she really wanted and Electra just happened to be his girlfriend, which made Luna wish Electra did not exist. I believe Electra is going to show herself to Will very soon. Now Will only sees the nice side of Electra. The side that says, I want to help Dylan because she is my best friend. But soon Will is going to see the side of Electra. The side that can be very mean, like when she told a girl who did not have a home, you have to leave and go live on the streets, go sleep in your car. How dare Dylan eat chicken and live in Los Angeles? All I know is Brad Bell is writing Electra to be increasingly unlikable, and maybe Will siding with Dylan and telling Electra her demands are unreasonable will be a reality check and she'll stop what she's doing. But I kind of doubt it. Electra thought she was taking charge of her life. She wanted to be strong and clear about what she felt. Things did not go as planned. What happened was really painful for Electra. It affected a lot of people in Los Angeles. Will was especially. He ended up going back to the person Electra was afraid of, Dylan. It all started when Electra told herself that being apart from Will was the thing to do. For weeks Electra had to deal with people talking about her behind her back. She also had to watch Will try to explain why he was so close to Dylan. Electra was tired of feeling bad about herself. She was tired of asking Will questions and competing with Dylan for his attention. Electra decided that she would not beg Will to stay with her. She would not ask him any questions about Dylan. She would not try to be better than Dylan. So she does something on purpose to surprise Will. Make him see what is going to happen if he does not do something. She stops talking to him, no messages, no phone calls, no arguments. And when she finally talks to him, she is very calm and cold. She tells Will that she is finished trying to get him to love her because he cannot make up his mind. She says she is done with him. She is getting help from RJ. She lets people talk about her and Will just enough to hurt him. She wants Will to think that online relationship is over and that she is moving on with her life. In Electra's mind, this is not about manipulating people, it is about having self-respect. Electra thinks that Will is going to get really upset, think about what's happening and then try to fight for Electra. What Electra does not see coming is how lost Will already is. When Electra pulls away emotionally, it does not make Will want to be loyal to her, it just makes him more confused. Will thinks that Electra being calm and distant is not a sign of strength, it is a sign that Electra and Will are already losing their relationship. This does not make Will want to try to fix things with Electra, it makes Will think that it is already too late and there is no point in trying to fight for Electra and their relationship. Dylan is there for Will when he needs someone. She is patient and understanding. Dylan does not try to get Will's attention. She does not act like she is better than him. Dylan just shows up. Listens to Will when he talks about his feelings. Will tells Dylan that he feels like he is letting everyone